Good morning, ladies, girls, and boys. This is yours and only Monika with the K, and I have a very special guest who is sitting in my lap, which is my little lassie boy that is actually going to be part of this discussion right now, which is the part number 3. And I will be bringing a little closer look what happens after you really are stained. And I'm sure you already know what happened because you understand how your life went, and you understand from your very inner side what was happening with you chemically and just psychologically and so forth. But maybe if you already forgot and you put these thoughts and memories all the way into the basement just so you don't deal with it, and you became alcoholic, you became bulimic, or drug addict, or addict of any type, I would like to really right now bring up the memories out so you can finally grant yourself a healing and bring yourself into the reality of heaven. My main purpose is for all of us to understand and to finally arrive home, and the main topic is called waking up in heaven. Waking up in heaven, that will be the main purpose. That will drive us, that will be our drive, our inspiration and desire to finally heal together, you and I. For me, bringing awareness into, like I said, sexual molestations, trafficking, prostitution, and sexual harassment that is happening in schools, that is happening at work, it's happening everywhere. And so we finally can bring justice in very Jesus' name, because we have to stand up for our rights. One thing that I want people to understand, that to live as Christ, to have Christ as a role model, to have Christ as a king, you have to stand up for justice. We have to stand up for justice. And number one thing is our sexuality. And I already, like I said, if you wish, watch the previous video where I explained what happens when you are broken into as a child, when you are molested. When somebody comes and enters your very paradise, it's right now my paradise is right here, my heaven is right here. And if somebody right now runs inside of here and violently, forcefully try to touch me, or try to convince me to watch something, or try to penetrate me, without my wish, without my want and wish, this is my little really squirrely. She told me what things to really squirrely again. And so this is my beautiful paradise here. This is my protection. I'm protected by God. I'm protected by Jesus. And if somebody forcefully runs in here and start to, rape me and start to steal my things, my computer, my piano that God gave me, that is what happens in the very childhood when we are broken into and when such activity happens. And so we were talking about a little bit when this being who molested you, and it's of a dark energy, because the reason why a person feels that they want to come and molest you, touch you, and for them to be aroused, it's that they are at that very dark point of their own selves where the devil starts working through them. So they are already emptied out as far as their own soul. Something happened to them, maybe in their childhood. And so they already came to the point where they are literally the slave of the devil. And so the devil works through them. The devil sends them thoughts of victory and material gain and so forth, but he also gives them the thoughts of, okay, well, if you want to accomplish this, and it does not have to be a contrast. These people are not conscious of it, but first they gave them some kind of idea, and then there's going to be is they will need the energy to build this project. And so Satan will give them idea, since they're empty, and Satan needs the sexuality, needs the energy to grow this project. So there you go. There's a lot of parents who have little children, when they're older men who have little girls, and I have been really paying attention to this. And this is what I'm bringing awareness to, because those children are staying. A lot of business people, a lot of big time business people, and I'm not saying everybody, but there's a price that the little children are paying to be born to such parents. And I am not here to try to bring this rivalry and be mad at our parents, but I'm bringing awareness, which is the most correct act in the moment of now to bring fear into this world. And so what happens, back to the topic, is that there is an energy. Satan, the devil, works with energy, and the creating, manifesting energy, he needs the sexuality, he needs the truth of sexuality. So what is the best choice, and what is the easiest to break into, to get this light, which Satan feeds off, other than going through little children? So that's how he as an entity is being fed, and that is the easiest way for us to get away from God, because our diamond is stolen. Therefore we don't have that light to see God. That's our God being stolen from us. So this darkness is shed over us, and we wonder, how come we don't have this desire and this urge to live valuable life? We usually are very talented, overly talented and gifted children who have so many talents, and one thing is missing, that drive in us, especially when we reach certain point of age, when we leave high school, when we are out of the hands of our own parents, our lives start going totally rolling down the hill, because this stain is growing over us, and now we are becoming the vehicle of the devil to stain other people. So see, it's a very vicious cycle. So longer we stay in this activity and allow this devil to work through us, we become our very own parents, who then will stain our own children, because we did not bottle up these demons that we are battling. And so it is a vicious cycle that is continuous. And how do we stop it? Is by us, literally us, deciding, choosing in a moment of now to say enough is enough, and we do not want to be part of the cycle. We want to build and create a generations of purity. So the first step that we have to take is to start purifying ourselves. It is a very hard thing, trust me. Myself, personally, overcoming bulimia, alcoholism, smoking cigarettes, doing drugs, my own out-of-control sexual behavior, my dirty, filthy mouth, the words that were coming out of me. Just, I can name thousands of things that I personally had to overcome and leave behind. And this is why we are here bringing awareness to this point, because a lot of women who are right now part of the trafficking, a lot of girls who are working girls, a lot of girls who are depending on these older men financially to create whatever world they think they are creating. Those are the very children that they were staying in a very early age. A lot of boys who actually say that they were born to be gay, a lot of them were actually sexually molested at an early age by a male, and it was stored in their very own device, in their very, because we are like a computer device in a way, if you want to look at it from that point. And it's a clean flash that the information is stored to from this lifetime. There's previous lifetimes that of course affect this lifetime, but I'm talking about this lifetime, how we can prevent this from continuing the second part of the DNA and create a union of the devil and God's mind, which we forget to talk about God's mind because the devil is just working too overly of us, and then it finally overcomes. It's like a cancer when it totally kills off that God's DNA, which is weak because we do not practice purity, we do not practice the value systems that are God's value systems. And since our own families or our cultures and societies, they as well do not practice such, then we fully forget about our God, that we are children of God and of that very highest pure energy. And so the main point of today's video is that the second step when we are broken into, what happens is that, like I said, the stain is finally growing, and then you have to fight. You see a lot of little children, they speak about God, they speak about Jesus, they love God. And I see it because I go to the park and I bring 4 of my dogs and I bring them so all the children can play. And I am building a center for women and children, where abused or not abused, mostly focused on helping those who actually are stained and need to get out of that reality so they can finally come up to heaven and be waking up in heaven. This is why I am building this beautiful creation of songs and videos to show you who God really is. Who God really is in my life, how God really changed my life. Overall, everything, all the addictions, everything that was happening in my life was changed because now I became the warrior. I am in the higher steps of I say the hierarchy to work for that, because I am fully aware of it. I'm testifying it everywhere. I'm speaking and telling people that my boss is God. But if you really wish to track my behaviors a couple years ago, I was a totally different person. And today I am a person of heaven. I'm a person of purity. And even though there's a lot of things happening around me, I am right now fighting for your lives. I'm right now here stating and claiming that we did not come here to become such out of control, confused, dirty, filthy beings. I ran into a little girl. When I say a little girl, she was 30 years old. She had beautiful eyes. She was walking in the alley here a couple days ago, and I knew that she was, I knew she probably was heroin addict. She had, her skin was kind of like, she had, her skin was really out of control. And I thought it looked like somebody took her out, and I was walking my dogs, and it came to her. I was like, oh my God, what happened to her? I was talking to her. She was very dirty. She was, she had a minimum clothing on her, like a beautiful girl, and she definitely didn't see. She was speaking with a very low voice and asking like her spirit, and my heart was just broken, and I just whispered to her, please start asking God to help me. And I gave her a bracelet. I make this bracelet to put away to the children who will definitely get this crown from heaven that they are children of heaven. This is my main point, to bring that knowing into them, and so that knowing will start working in them even if I'm not in their presence. And so this video, it's the third video, part 3. I just wanted to tell you a little bit more on a personal level about the project, and I will keep posting different videos. I love you guys so much. Please keep in touch with me. We are doing wonders in this world, and in Jesus Christ's name, and Krishna's determination.